Hello, we are here in Escondido, Ocean View mining thingy. We'll be mining for some rocks, and maybe we'll find some, and we'll take you on a tour with us. There's some of the equipment, quartz stuff, if they weigh it. Some of the rocks. Oh, look at this freaking thing. I don't know if you guys are into mining. You see this thing? Holy crap. That's craziness. This is just crystals. A little mine cart. Quartz is abundance. That's why I don't understand. Oh, lizard. Oh, this quartz. They're selling it. It's $300 for that thing. That's pretty cool. I don't understand why quartz. These are buckets we're gonna get. Shovels. Guess we can go over there and look through the junk. You can't go in the middle. That's where the good stuff is, and they don't want you to get anything good. So let's go over there. I found this. I think it's quartz and tamarine. I don't know if we're allowed to keep this stuff. It charges $75 to come here. I think I should be able to keep this. Oh, we're getting started. Okay, let's go over there.
So we're going to go over the screening process, and we'll go over some of the minerals. When you have your bucket of dirt in your screens, what you're going to want to look for are things that have colors, shapes, terminations, striations, faces, flat sides, anything that looks like a pretty crystal that you want to keep. Anything that you're not sure about, you can always put it to the side and make a maybe pile. Those usually end up on the ground, but it should be pretty obvious that it's a crystal like that one. You wouldn't throw that away, right? This is a tourmalated smoky quartz on feldspar. If you have not already had a chance, we do have a silver box right over here. The flat box in there that has samples of everything you'll be looking for today. So to start this right here, you're going to see the same rock all day. This is a piece of pegmatite. The crystal size might be different, but the general composition of the rock will still stay the same. It's got some feldspar, some quartz, black tourmaline, garnet, muscovite, and it's kind of Dalmatian-y, but once you see this orange spray paint, it's for drilling. We use that underground for blasting, and that's what the orange is. All right, let's see. Quartz is a pretty obvious one, I would say. Quartz, this is a big smoky quartz, super pretty. Another thing to keep an eye out for is clay. Here is a big chunk that has some pink montmorillonite clay, some orange oxidized iron clay, and then also there's some like white anything that has a white pearly coating or like a manganese coating. Check all those out with your toothbrush or like a little pick later, because you never know what's in them or behind them. I started cleaning this one and there's like quartzes in there. So just an example. Here's another quartz. Here's another quartz. And another quartz. And another quartz. And another quartz. And a piece of, here's a quartz, but it has some blue pencils in there. They're this very distinct blue color right here. If you like rub a part of it off of here, you'll see this little fine powder of blue, and it's a very distinct shade of blue. Those are tiny little microscopic tourmalines. You could look at those under a microscope, under like a 4 or a 10x, and they're fully crystallized little tourmaline. There's also some like bicolor pencils in the quartz there, super pretty. Anything that has color, that should make it stand out pretty well. You guys see how it has like pencils of tourmaline in there? Let's see. Our blue beryl is called aquamarine. Our pink beryl is called morganite. Let's see here. One of the common ones you'll see today, I wouldn't save them if they're super tiny, but once they get to be, palm size or larger, They're definitely worth holding on to. This is called lepidolite. It's the purple rock you'll be seeing today. And then we have another common one. It's called muscovite or mica. It's a flat, shiny, glittery stuff you're seeing all over the ground. It does have this cleavage plane that gives it the reflection. So if you see something and it looks green going this way, and you turn it, and at any point it has that glittery reflection, it's muscovite. Moving on, we have, let's see here. This thing is spodumene. The best sample for spodumene that you're going to see today is going to be in the shop right here, in the second little display. And we have kunzites and triphanes, but they, generally speaking, they'll look like this. Depending on where in the mountain it comes from, kunzite will range anywhere from a light pink to a dark purple. And then the triphane will be greenish yellow. It also comes out blue or colorless or bicolor sometimes. It just depends. And sometimes it's like I have one at home that's like a purple and blue. It's really pretty. Green tourmaline, pink tourmaline. No one's impressed, I'm sorry. Okay. Watermelon tourmaline, reverse watermelon tourmaline, and then schorl is the most abundant form of tourmaline that we have up here. Black tourmaline. The lines on the sides that you see on tourmaline they're called striations. I don't know if you guys know that, but that's a great indicator of something to look out for. The little tiny pieces of black tourmaline that you'll see today, if they look like they got blown up, they probably did. But you want to keep like the bigger chunks of the striations on the sides. All right, here's another triphane. There we go. A better example. Okay, so as far as safety goes, we do have active mines here, and we are constantly actively mining. So please do not wander down any roads. We need to make sure everyone is accounted for up here at the PDIG at all times. Also, we do have wildlife here. I'm not really sure what you'll see today, if anything, but we do have like snakes and all kinds of super fun stuff here. So just if you do see a snake, which I don't know if you will.
We usually release all of our snakes. The last one I caught, I brought home. I'd probably do the same thing with this one. I mean, if they're still out, then it's warm enough for them to be, but I'm only holding on to the one I caught from a couple weeks ago. Or about a month ago.
Gopher snake?
Yeah, just to hold on to it for the winter, then release it in the spring when it warms back up.
That's cool.
So the first thing you're going to want to do after you get your dirt dumped on your screen, push the fine dirt back and forth a couple of times, get most of that out of there. You're going to want to take any of the large rocks off of your screen. It's going to make it easier for you to lift it. It won't be as heavy. Plus, you're going to expose anything that has shape or color that might be a gemstone or a crystal underneath all of that. So I'm not seeing anything. You're going to see the same repetitive rocks all day long. When you're done with your rocks, make sure you just discard them directly under your table. Don't throw them in front of your table or behind your table. See a lot of granites, a lot of the feldspars and pegmatites. Always make sure that you lift up your screen and shake it back and forth to get the dirt off of it. When your screen is wet, bring it directly out of the tub and put it right over it. Please don't put the wet screen over the dry screen. That's going to create a lot of mud for you. You don't want that. Nice little book of mica. Looks like it's about it. You're going to see all kinds of stuff that has pink coloration to it. Most of it is clay. You'll definitely see the difference between the pink, opaque kind of clays versus the actual pink tourmalines or kunzites you might come across, or the pink morganites. Morganites are a little tricky. They kind of look like a common white quartz, but with a slightly peachy kind of pink hue to it. Hold on to any of those that you might think is a morganite, and we'll come around and see if you guys have one or not. Okay. Put this right back over the tub again. And with your small screen, I always recommend that everybody gets all of their stuff together, all the small material, gather into a little pile. Since your top screen is off to the side, you can take small handfuls at a time. This helps to kind of identify the stones a lot easier. You're not kind of looking for everything all scattered together on the screen. The little handfuls really help to just kind of do a process of elimination, and it helps you to move this process along much, much quicker. Right off the bat, there's a nice little black shoral tourmaline, and it's got a healing point going through it. That's kind of nice. Now, typically what I'd recommend is kind of like where I'm standing right now. That's not the ideal spot I want to be. I'd want to be over here facing the sun, because the sun will illuminate and kind of make all the different gems and crystals and rocks shimmer, and that way I can see anything that really stands out with shape or color. All right, not seeing a whole lot on here. Once you get a few buckets in, you'll kind of get a rhythm of what you want to be doing. All right, so when I'm done with these, I'm going to let them fall again, tap them under the table, put them back in order. Small one on the bottom, large one up top. And then run your hands through the bottom of the tub every time you do the screening process before you go back to the pile and get another bucket. Run your hands through here and clean out the water. You never know what could fall through. You can have a very tiny gemstone, a pencil of tourmaline or aqua, quartz crystal, anything in general. You never know. That is about it.
Hi.
All right. So we went over the safety rules and all of that. I think that's pretty much it. The bathrooms are right around the corner, guys. There's a silver display case in there for the stuff that you can find. If you have any questions, just let us know, okay? You're all set. Have fun.
Ooh. Okay, show me the money, man. Show me the money. What the hell? What is it?
Get it wet.
That water's cold.
Meh.
It's supposed to be on the other side. I don't know.
Meh. Meh.
No, that mud. I didn't know I was going to be working. So I was just kidding. I don't know what I'm doing. What the hell? Let me dump it. Okay. I don't know. This bottom one is hard to get the dirt through. What if we redo it? It's heavy. Well, that was dumb, huh? Okay, that was stupid. There we go. Ooh. Those are good ones. I still like to know about that one.
Some watermelon.
That long piece.
The what?
The long piece you got.
Oh, quartz. The planted quartz.
What's this one?
Mica. Mica.
That's the thickest ones I've seen here.
Oh, I got some big chunks already. That's what they put. They use for makeup. They grind that down and put color in it to make like eyeshadows and stuff.
I thought they used bat poop.
Or like guano. They use guano too. Or it's mica. Tanzanite.
There's the loot. That's all we got. There's what's left. The mound's still there. There's Danielle's loot. She's not very happy. Oh, my hands are waterlogged. And that's what's left.
You can make that, bicolor.
Yay. What's that? Tourmaline?
Yeah. Nothing.
Alright, they're gonna be kicking us out. So I'm gonna climb those mountains though. There's our mound. We didn't even put a dent in it. It's craziness. I wanna go up there where the mine is. That's where all the good rocks are, but they don't let us dig for those. Alright. So piles. There's Danielle and Joe's. That's my pile. All this crap I didn't want. Did I miss anything? Yeah. Yeah, well, hope you guys don't do this. It was alright. Okay, well, that's the end of our mining
Oh yeah, there is.
for
Not all the time we see it,
Timberline?
little blasted
Tourmaline. I don't know. Rocks. I'm pooped. It's kind of hard to do.